And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing another brick in the mall. Getting everything sort of sorted out here. Not an easy task, but yeah, so far so good. We are making quite a bit of money every day, but one of the big errors that we get every day is that these queues are full because there's a lot of different types of goods in here. I want to start separating these out, and we're going to need a lot of checkout counters for this process, because as we add in extra roads, we've got one extra going now, but as we add extra rows, these are going to become much busier. So let's plan on a fairly extensive expansion over here. So if we go to foundations, we're going to build on to this as much as we can. As much as we can afford, anyway. Can I go? No, I can't go that far. Right down to here. Okay, and I'm going to also put in the walkway here. Let's see, foundations. I want that to be open, just like that. Okay, and then there we go. That's what I want to see. And then we can build walls along this side, and this will be a walkway through here, and then this whole area will be stores. Let's speed her up a little bit so we can get that done as fast as we can. Because this is going to be such a high volume store, I want it as close to the stock room as we can get it. And now let's build objects and double doors here. And we're going to want some back in here as well, just to allow our people to get out. And then probably a couple sets in the front, but I want to set up the stores and everything first, and then we're going to want to start setting up a restaurant somewhere, some sort of food court system, kind of out in the middle here. And then the rest of this, I'm not really sure how much more space we're going to need. This is a huge amount of space, and the developer is doing things to expand the gameplay a bit. And wine needs a little earlier. Wine needs a second cashier a little sooner in the day. So you start at 8, you start at 0, 16, 14. If I move... No, I need to move somebody. So you start at 12. I actually want you to start earlier. 10 is good. Not sure what that'll do to them. So the first one will be a food. So like a dry goods food, and there's really not that much by way of food. So let's do build. There's the doors going in. There we go. So food shelf, there are, not counting any beverages. So the liquor, soda, bottled water, I don't need any of those because I've got two beverage stores already. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 there. And none of those are food, but the fridge, I'm thinking I want any of the fridge items to be their own store, because the fresh meat and the fresh fish have tier 3 needs. So if we go here to food, fresh meat, we could be selling a lot more fresh meat than we are now. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to want a fresh meat and a fresh fish store. The fresh bread, not so much, because there's just no profit. There's no profit in fresh bread. So even if I set up a store, I mean, if you look at fresh bread, look at the profit for each of those. It's just not very good. Okay, so let's start setting up food shelves, and let's do this. So if I set one up here and here, a lot of them along the outside here, and then spaced in like that. Give a little walkway through there. I'll be able to set up a nice store in here. Now the tough part is the checkout counters. You know, we're gonna need quite a few of these. So it's kind of a lot of wasted space, although I could. How far do these go? Those go right to here. So I could set up another one right here and here. And then these go up to here. And then I could set another one here and here if I really wanted to. So a lot of checkout counters in there. I'm pretty sure I have enough shelves to cover all the food needs that we have. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 counters, and over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 counters, and this is just going to be selling food. So that is probably enough. So let's do assign store and cover that all with the store. I'm going to add a couple more just in case we need more checkout counters. Okay. Now I want to manage store, and this is going to be the food store. So Grub and go. Haven't seen any comments on these videos regarding name suggestions. So you know, I'd like a little bit of name suggestions, but hey, you know, if you guys don't care, that's okay too. So here we go. I want one. Also, let's see. I need where are my fridges? There they are. I got somebody singing in the courtyard. Yay. Okay, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 8 out of 13. That should be good. And I need one more. Let's do the checkout counters first. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checkout counters for this store. And I need another set. Leave a little bit of space. And we should be able to put basically a mirror image of this up in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting a little actually low on money. As you can see, I've only got $10,000 in the bank. And let's do checkout. I think these checkout, yeah, these are $1,000 a piece. These are not cheap. There's $5 grand right there. Okay, so assign, we're going to assign this store here. And this is going to be one store and then another store. Okay, so manage store. This one is going to be meat market. And this one is going to be fishy. Okay, so now that we have those, we can start setting these stocks. So the grub and go, this is all the non, food items, and I don't know why we're paused. So we want food, we want candies, canned food, breakfast cereal, snacks, cookies. Sliced bread is fine. Sauces and seasonings. Rice and pasta. Coffee. Pet food. Now I can put in a couple beverages. I'm going to put in soda and bottled water just as 2 beverages, but I'm going to keep them small. I don't want a whole lot of beverages in there. All right, so I want to put another candies. Another canned food, and let's see, sauces, coffee and tea, pet food, just sort of spread them out a little bit, rice and pasta. And one of the things I need to do actually is tables. I need 3 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and remove these 3. And I want to put in the 3 for the fresh fruits, vegetables, and the breads. Okay, let's speed her up a little bit more. So these down here, these are going to be all our frozen goods. So this is going to be fresh fruits, fresh veggies, and fresh bread. So, manage store, it says it's incomplete. That's fine. We need to then set all of these. I want to set all these before we start adding in stockers and cashiers, because we're not going to get anything stocked yet, and I want to wait a little bit for these. So, food, this is the fresh meat. This is the meat market here. So all of these top ones are getting the fresh meat, because there's a whole lot of demand for the fresh meat. And now these can be just basically ice cream, milk, dairy, and then we want another one of ice cream and dairy. So that should be fine there. And now these ones are the fresh fish. Okay. Now these bottom ones are going to be the other 3 objects. So the frozen vegetables, the frozen pizzas. Might as well throw some dairy in here. Might as well throw some, I'm going to throw some beverages in this one. I'm going to throw some, I don't know, maybe some, beer and ice cream. Why not? All right, so there's our food, our meat, and our fish. So this will relieve a little bit of pressure off of this store by diverting people over here. So one of the things I want to do is I want to pause it for a little bit. I want to fire some of the stocker or some of the cashiers and staff out of here, because they are all leveled up. They are all like maxed out. Look at that stock clerk. That stock clerk is awesome. Yeah, you're going to be fired from this store, and you're going to be hired in this store. So staff, hire stock clerk, hire you. Let's set up the hours of operation first on all of these so we don't have any issue. There we go. So manage store, staff, the stock clerk, you're going to start right away. So there's one person that I moved over. Let's manage the store again. And staff. So these are the very first cashiers. Their cashier skill is maxed out, which is beautiful. So you come in at 6. Well, we're going to fire you. You come in at then. You're going to fire you, and we're going to fire you. This will leave holes in our cashiers, but it'll also open up some really good staff over here. So we're going to hire you. You're going to start at there. You're going to hire you. You're going to start there. We're going to hire you. You are going to start, and we're going to have one along the whole thing. So I also need another stock clerk. So let's try to grab someone. Ooh, you've got actually a good rating, and we're going to get you going right away. Now, anybody else in here? So you can see our staff. We've got lots of holes now are forming in our stock, our system here, but that's okay. So you start at 1800. So let's. I'm going to fire you, and you are going to come over to the meat market. Hire stock clerk, hire. We're going to have you come in right away. Okay, and now I want to hire just a regular cashier. Anybody with good social skills? You do. You can come in right away. And one more person should round us out as long as they have sociability. They don't really have sociability. Look at that. Good cashier, but bad social. Good janitor. That might be wise to get a couple more janitors over here. So staff, janitors. We're actually gonna need some more janitors. So we're gonna hire you as a janitor. You're gonna start then. We're gonna hire another person. Where is there? They are. Let's actually offset these new people a couple hours. So another janitor. I think there was one more. I think this person was. Ooh, this person. 38, 26, 34. So you eke out a little bit of extra. That helps cycle some of these people out. So you're going to start a couple hours offset. So we've got 2 janitors on staff over here at all times now. And now we've really hurt this store here. We've really done damage to the scheduling and stuff. But that's okay. We don't need a whole lot of people over here. We are going to destroy these shelves soon enough. So yeah, we earned pretty good money yesterday. That was good. So let's start her up full speed here. And yeah, we don't have a whole lot of activity over here yet because we don't have any shelves stocked, which is unfortunate. But I'm really trying to get rid of a lot of this stuff over here. So as soon as I get rid of the food, we will be really set. So I'm going to remove all of these food items in here and let the builders do that. We're going to need a jewelry store as well as a tools store and a clothing store and a housewares store, and that should help us out. And it looks like the bus stop research finished, which is excellent because we're going to need a bus stop or two in here. And Let's see, we're going to build objects. I want a double door here and here. That'll allow people direct access into our mall. And those shelves should be gone. And now it's just a matter of the random food items that we have left. Have we started stocking this? Oh yeah, I need to assign storage on all these. There we go. So, this guy is now stocking our shelves. Good to go. And let's manage store. See, food 90%. Candies, the secondary stuff doesn't really matter. But the fact that we've got food over here, we don't have any cashiers yet. So it's unfortunate that people are going to be walking away with goods for now. When's our first cashier show up? Not for a while. That's the bane of moving these things around. Is we're lowering the amount of cashiers and stuff over here, so it'll be a couple days of growing pains. So we need a cashier, or we need a stock clerk over here. Okay, so stock clerk looks like, oh, you got good sociability though. I want to keep you around to be a cashier. You got a horrible sociability skill, so you're going to be a stock clerk. And then hire cashier. Where's that awesome sociability person? So you get first stock at that. Let's hire another stock clerk. Ooh, you have great stock clerk skill, but really high sociability. Oh, that's so tempting. So tempting. Yeah. All these low sociability people I'd like to replace with. Okay, where's the high sociability? So you got a good sociability. You can come in. And then stock clerk, we got a really good stock clerk person here. So you're going to be there. One more cashier should round out everything here. You got just horrible job skills, but we're going to put you on the late shift. What is that? 4 to midnight shift? We got a ton of people coming in, not buying anything, not paying us money. There's a stock clerk, or there's a checkout person. About time. So yeah, we're probably got a lot of warnings about that. Bus transport, queues full. Now we're getting queues full. So we need more. We need way more cashiers over here. So let's hire some. Good cashier. We're gonna offset you 2 hours. Hire cashier. Ooh, good sociability. Perfect. Hire cashier. You a good janitor. Oh, we're gonna put you offset a couple hours there. So there's a couple more. Now we have enough for what? 8 cashiers in here, and I'm thinking we're probably gonna need it eventually. Because this is going to have a lot of traffic in here, and there's going to be a lot less traffic over here. So I can start firing some of these staffers. Let's see. We're going to fire you, and fire you. So over here we have a few objects. So let's see, as far as our cashiers go, hire cashier. And ooh, yes, you are beautiful. You're a beautiful person right here. So we're gonna have you start at 11, and then hire cashier. You can come in a little earlier. Hire cashier. Looks like Not sure if this person was a cashier or a janitor. I'm thinking cashier. I don't think there's anybody that has that sort of skill. So tomorrow should be a really much better day for all of these stores. And we're going to hire a stock clerk. And I know, yep, good stock clerk there. Hire cashier. Some pretty awful skilled people in here, so might as well just go with it. And let's see, anybody else? Good social skills. You're pretty good. Okay. Meat market is set. The fish market is now getting stocked. Everything is rolling, so we can destroy or delete the food out of here. So I'm thinking, let's see, sliced bread, sauces, rice, pet food. So yeah, all three of these, all two of these top rows can go. Now, let's see. Obviously, we need to take out these three. But I think all the other stuff is basically toiletries. Oh, no, cookies. Let's do this one. Yeah, I think cookware, deodorants. I'm thinking I did the deodorants and stuff. This is, yeah, tooth care, deodorants, shaving cream, all the household stuff is already done. So I'm going to take out this, all of these. Might as well just yeah, it's tough to decide. Cosmetics can definitely go. Tooth care can go. Deodorants can go. This can go. This can go. Drugs can go. This one can go. Detergents, I'm not sure what. I think those are like household. There's a lot less stuff going on over there and a lot more stuff going on over here now. So yeah, we're still in kind of growing pains here. A lot of food getting used. We're going to need to up our stock clerking very, very soon. Very, very soon. So let's take out some of these staffers here. We're going to fire you. Fire you. Fire you. So now there's just like 4 cashiers over here. Okay, let's see. There we go. Let's make sure everything is covered. I don't want the store just being unmanned. But we have a whole lot more cashiers that need to go in over here. Okay, so hire... Oh, no, cancel. Stock clerks. We'll worry about that in a second. So hire cashier. So you... we're going to start you off at 3. Hire cashier. You're going to be 11. And so now we've got 4 cashiers for all day. And then we'll tweak that around and hire some additional ones for peak times. So anybody else in here don't really have anything else. So we're going to hire a stock clerk. I saw a decent stock clerk in there. So let's get this person in the store soon. There we go. We've got a third person now. Yeah, we're getting a lot of errors, and that's fine. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.